Yo. Today I'll be playing and ranking every single cart in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe from top tier, S tier to F tier. Not just on gameplay though, also on looks. Minus the gold cart because I don't have it yet. Don't get angry at me. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my listing in the comments below, and tell me what your favorite cart is if you're a more casual player. Enjoy this probably 2-hour long rage fest of a video. Alright, so this is a little bit of a different video. I'm not usually one to rate things. I'm not a rating channel. I haven't done ratings for anything ever. It's the first time What a freaking start, dude. Jesus. You know, I was kind of in the mood this morning. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rate all the carts today. That's my mood today. I'm gonna get up out of this bed and rate all the carts today. I did not think that. That's a lie, but I did want to do this eventually, and I think now is the best time more than ever. But we're starting on the normal standard card. It already feels normal. I mean, it feels average. We've used this in one of my videos before. Actually, like, I think a video or two ago I used this. Yeah, it feels pretty average. Obviously, I'm going to be using these combos the standard way, so I'm going to be using the meta. So I've got the glider, the meta glider. I've got the meta wheels. I've got the meta character. I might switch to Yoshi here and there, but just to make it fair, I'm just going to use the meta so that, you know, nothing gets construed or anything. Surprised there's no blue. But yeah, I'll be rating them on not just how they play, but on looks as well. And just to make it a little bit more fair, because the main reason why I want to do that is because a lot of the carts are in the same category, meaning they have the same stats. I know the Varmint and the City Tripper have the same stats, so it's not really fair just to rate on, you know, one thing for some of them, because they're going to be put in the same category anyway. So just to make it a bit more diverse, oh, good time for a lightning. Make it a bit more diverse, I decided why not. We'll rate it on how it plays and how it looks as well, so that not all the best carts in the game just get put in the best spots. Oh my god, I nearly got him. And my acceleration on this one is not top-notch, I'll tell you that much. This cart drives very well. It's got a very simplistic look and very average stats. With the average look and stats, it also is already just one of the top-tier carts in the game, believe it or not. I know, it sounds kind of crazy, but you can always count on average. And that's why I'm giving this a B tier. This cart actually has a little bit more mini-turbo than the standard cart. This is a pipe frame. It's, weirdly enough, it's actually a little better than the standard cart. You wouldn't think it because it looks the same, and in like many ways, so many ways, it really looks the same. Like, it looks literally like this was the framing of the default, the standard cart. Like, no joke, this is literally the default standard cart, just the frame of it. It's like Nintendo was trying to, like, I don't know, add something diverse, but they added something not. I'm not saying this is a bad card or anything. I'm just saying, just, you know, it looks cool. Made it look cool. I don't know how they've done it, but they've made it look really cool. This could have been really bad. Like, this card could have looked really bad. And since I'm rating looks, that matters. But I'd say, like, they could have done a little more, I feel like, with this one. But I'm having fun, so it's fine. And this one just feels way better. Like, just think of the standard card and think of how, well, standard that feels. I had to use that because I was scared. Think of how standard that feels compared to something with better mini turbo, and just like, why I don't get why ever use the standard cart when this exists, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see a point using that at all. The guy behind me doesn't have a red, right? Oh, I've got a blue dodge. That's nice. There's gonna be a shock before a blue here, I can already tell. No, that's so unlucky, man. Did someone pop the thing? So I think someone pops the blue. Someone saved my life. I don't know who that was. Whoever that was, comment below. Comment below. Bit of a stranger cart, but it drives great. And, you know, honestly, why use the standard cart when this looks better and it drives better? With an increase in some stats, including mini turbo. Very cool looking. I would definitely put this in the B tier. All right, we're on to one of the worst carts in this game already. I'm glad it's coming. I'm glad it's getting out of the way. However, unfortunately, there is a cart that mimics this that has the same stats, and that's the Tri-Speeder. And I have to play both because that's part of the video. I have to play every cart in the game. So I will show this, and then I'll show as much as I can of the next game, but probably not as much because it's the same stats. But as I said, we're voting on looks as well, not just, you know, not just statistics. Statistics wise, I mean, it drives poorly. I can feel the difference. The MT isn't the same. The wheels actually save the MT from being bad. If I had any other pair of if I had any other pair of wheels for this card, I think it would just be all over. I'm not going to lie. But no, it gets saved. Cool. Okay. I could have saved that on any other card. I would have probably saved that. Could get triple reds here. You see how far away this guy is? Dude, my traction is so bad in this. I can feel it. Dude, I have no traction, man. What is this? I'll tell you what this is. It's bad. Okay. Well. My acceleration is just freaking terrible. There's not much I can do about that. Jesus Christ. Now, while this cart looks alright, it just drives terribly. The minus mini turbo, minus speed, minus handling just makes this combo all the more frustrating to use. The invincibility is probably the only thing that saves this, and I guess the looks. This is probably the first low scoring cart with a D tier. I think the only thing going for these two combos is the invincibility. Looking at the stats, it's the water speed. There's a bit of water speed. 0.5. It's not much. And a little bit of water handling. But the invincibility is 0.75. Now this is just on its own. With no... Like, I've gone to the Mario Kart, like, website for building carts, right? And, like, I've put it alone without the entire combo. And when it's alone, the stats are just, it's all red. Mini turbo is red. All the speed is red except for water speed. Well, it makes sense. It's a steel driver. You know, it's got a fan. It makes sense. And the handling in every way is just bad except for water. Like, nothing is really... Like, I was gonna say, yeah, invincibility is probably the only thing that saves it. And it's not even that important of a like stat. Yeah, of course it eats my red and then still kills me anyway. Cool video game. Oh my god, there's a Funky Kong in my game. Please tell me you're trolling. I need coins. Thing is too is like I have some ground speed, so if I can like take advantage of it, that would be nice. Okay. Oh, it's Baggington time. Oh my god, my items are so... Is my luck stat just dead on this combo too? What is going on? Yeah, I have no mini turbo. This is only slightly depressing, not gonna lie. I mean, it's just bad. Again, this combo looks cool. Looks like a pretty mean machine beast, but it is just terrible. Again, looks and maybe the underwater speed and invincibility just barely save this. This is also probably a top of D tier, just barely. This one looks a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I like the look of this one. Maybe it's just not for me, you know. I don't know. Prancer, by the way, forgot to say this is the Prancer. It's a little weird. It's a little goofy. Kind of like it, but at the same time I don't really. I don't know what to say about this thing, to be honest. I have no idea. It handles weirdly. It doesn't feel bad. It just feels like it handles weird. I'm gonna have to check the stats after this, actually. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna get pounded in my face. Cool. Oh, okay, I just don't get to do that then. Yeah, so this combo has no mini turbo, minus acceleration, it loses weight, it's got minus handling, 0.5 invincibility. Yeah, there's not much going for this combo. It's just very average. There's only 4 minuses, but yeah, everything else is just 0. Like it's 0.25 or 0. So there's not much really going for this combo at all. How the frick did I just get airtime? Okay, plow my face into the ground again. Don't back me, please. Now this combo isn't, this cart isn't similar to any other. So it's a 1 of 1, which is good. Okay. Yep, never mind, this thing handles terribly, I lied. Oh my god, I literally just pressed the button to use it too. I'm depressed. Okay, yeah, it just feels like garbage. This thing is trash. Looks-wise, it's a little bit goofy, but the Prancer is pretty trash. It plays like trash. It has pretty much no added mini-turbo and pretty average stats. And overall, it's just pretty boring to use and very janky to play. And I think just the animation is kind of irritating to look at on the front of the cart. This might be just a manly man thing. Like, I just don't like it at all. This is a C tier. The land ship. Now, a lot of stats are a little bit in the negative. The weight, for example, there's less speed in air and anti-gravity, but there's more mini-turbo. It's 0.5 more mini-turbo. This is just with the cart alone. No combo, no nothing. This is just the cart by itself. The handling is not too terrible. Oh my god, as you can see, the handling is actually magnificent. It just saved my life. To be fair, I did jump, so... Traction's okay. The traction doesn't really matter unless I'm on slippery surfaces. You'll probably notice that by my last video that I uploaded. I think it was my last video, one of my last videos anyway. Yeah, it's not too bad. It looks cool. I would say it looks pretty cool. It handles quite smoothly, I gotta say. Well, it doesn't handle smoothly when I get shoved off the edge into the abyss, but you know. For a tiny little... It's quite small as well. It's quite compact. So in a way, it's pretty helpful in a game like this where your hitbox actually matters. Yeah, my hitbox actually matters in a racing game. Surprise, surprise. Okay, I'm just bad. Oh, perfect. Can actually catch up now, somewhat. Star again? Oh. Please shock. Someone shock, please. Oh my god, of course the guy behind me has triple reds. Of course he does. Oh. That decision that I made just then was so fast, I didn't even get time to think about it. Okay, I can't drive, but I got third. It's fine. Oh, finally, an actual good cart. It honestly looks great. The land ship is one of the more robust looking carts in the game. It reminds me of my days playing like Super Mario Bros. Bowser and his freaking giant flying sky ship. Besides that, it drives pretty well, and it has a reasonably good mini turbo stat, which is obviously one of the most important stats in the game. We give this guy a little sneaky beat here. I'm having a little bit of deja vu. I may have played this combo a few videos ago. Anyway, speaking about lowest traction, it has the lowest traction by far with 0.75 or minus 0.75. That is crazy. It's very low. However, traction doesn't really matter that much because this is not a slippery map, so it's fine. It has no added mini turbo. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, skill him. It has a little bit more ground speed. It has minus water speed, which is interesting. It has no added weight. Oh, this is just again, this is just the combo and like the cart on its own. It has no like plus to weight or minus to weight or anything. It has plus 0.5 invincibility. And yeah, I mean, the stats are pretty average again, but it just drives pretty average. I mean, it feels okay. I don't hate driving it. The handling feels a little odd, I'll be honest. And it says the air handling is different, but it doesn't really feel too different. I guess it's not as sharp, maybe. I guess. I mean, I can drive this track just fine. You know, I'm okay at this track, so I've got like some idea of, yeah, I've got some idea of like how I should be, how I should be handling the kart because of previous experience driving this track. But okay, I would like to not get hit by the blue. Oh my god, I gotta bomb him first. That's crazy. The luck is on my side with these terrible karts. I wouldn't say this is terrible, though. Not gonna lie, it's not too bad. Just gonna go the long way. Enjoy my double bombs, morons! Okay, before the curse of ISIS was summoned within me, this combination looks pretty mediocre. I'm not a huge fan of it, but regardless of how well I did in that game, I'll still have to rate it on how it felt to play, and honestly, it felt like another fairly mediocre combo. The stats aren't terrible, but they also aren't great. I believe I'll be putting this in a C tier. I think we actually probably got one of the worst maps in the game for this. It's a lot of turns. This combo can't turn very well, I feel like. Oh, it actually feels pretty good to drive, though. I've said this before, the Mark 8 is great. It actually feels nice. The mini turbo isn't disturbed too much. It's not hard to use, I feel like. Oh, yeah, I switched to Birdo, by the way. It's not going to matter because same stats. Now, this is the same as the Sports Coupe, which is interesting because I feel like the Sports Coupe felt... Last time I used a Sports Coupe, it felt worse to use than this, but this has a 0.25 mini turbo, has no ground speed, no water speed, no added speed. Did that plant just eat the red shell? What is going on? I'm gonna die. I'm alive. Am I gonna red him after? Is that a bad idea? There's a guy that's gonna have like triple reds behind me. I don't think there's a point. Nah, I'm gonna just let him have first. It's fine. See? Look, he has a red behind me. I can see it. I can literally see it. Okay, I'm dead. Hello. Hey, can I pass you? Please? Frick you. Oh, huh? Get rolled. Holy Christ, diverted. Good old Mark 8. Minus acceleration, but not minus MT, surprisingly. This kart looks very cool, and it's always felt pretty good for me to use. Although, you can definitely feel the acceleration difference. It's not too terribly noticeable to make it a low-tier kart, though, so I will be putting it in B tier. Alright, we got Baggington Park with Sports Coupe. Very interesting car. I also like the look of this. You know, it looks like a sports coupe. It looks like a car, like an actual car. Oh wow, the minor details on the inside look very sick. Look at that. You guys see that? It's got like a speedometer. It's got everything, dude. I can see it. Like, for once in my life, I'm actually paying attention to like the small details because it matters for an actual video of mine, like for actual content. It actually looks cool. Looks sick. I like the look of this. It's probably the best looking one so far. Oh, a blue shell already, really? Interesting. But yeah, I mean, it looks sick. The exhaust looks cool. I like this kart. I like it. And it doesn't drive too bad either. As I said, it's the same as the last one. It's not going to be much different to what I was just playing. Actually, if anything, it's not different at all. I'm literally just basing this off looks. The last combo is gonna have the same. It's gonna have the same thing as it. Like, I'm gonna rate it the same as this in terms of like driving wise. Oh my god, how unlucky! That's so unlucky. If that wasn't unlucky, I don't know what unlucky even means. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I rolled someone somehow. Well, I just chose not to bag and I just lose. That is literally Riverside Park for you. You choose not to bag, you lose. That's welcome to Riverside Park. What can I do? I mean, honestly, it looks great. One of the best looking carts in the game, especially with the little small extra details like the speedometer inside the cart. It also drives pretty decently. As I said, the Mark 8 mirrors the stats of this one, so I'll put this in B tier as well. I mean, the Badwagon, it's in its name. The name is Badwagon. It looks cool. I don't know if pink is my color, but I think the back looks pretty cool. The front looks average. It looks alright. It's a cart. What am I like? It's another car. Like, it's just another cart that looks like a car. What can I say? It's not as cool as a sports coupe. When you think of yellow, you think of like, you know, I guess yellow and red are like, you know, you think of fast, think of speed. But this one just kind of reminds me of I don't know, Barbie World or something. Oh, it's always me that gets harassed, huh? Oh, that guy got harassed. Never mind. Unlucky. Oh yeah, and stats-wise, I mean, the mini turbo is really low. Here, I'll tell you all the stats that are minus. Mini turbo, speed, handling, in every way, and acceleration. That is all the stats that are minus. And guess what? Those are the only stats that matter. Wow, and the weight as well is higher, which is not usually. It's usually, you know, it could be a good thing, but for a combo like this with a medium weight character, it's actually not a good thing. It's bad. So I think, yeah, with the minus mini turbo, you want to rely on speed a lot, which is why, you know, I don't really want to do too many MTs. I don't really... Okay, good one, I guess. The only way that you can successfully win with this is not driving like you're driving on the meta combo. Because it's not a meta combo, it's not good, it's a bad combo, right? And you can't successfully win with this if you're, like... Especially if you're not good at the game and you don't know how to handle carts properly. It's even hard. It's gonna be even harder for you to handle. Okay, I just lose. There's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do there. I was being nice originally, but this heart just does not look good at all. It just looks like trash. I'm not a pink kind of guy, I guess. Also, this combo plays like a turtle in a race against a Barbie in a Barbie world. It's exactly what I wrote in my notes. It's very heavy, slow. It's very hard to handle. It has minus mini turbo. This is D tier. I gotta say, we really are just scraping the bottom of the barrel, playing the worst maps in the game. Fantastic. We love to see it. Alright, this combo is the same as the last, but it looks better. So yeah, it's gonna have really low MT, heavy, all the same stuff, but it does look better, I can't lie. It looks much better. I guess I'm not a pink kind of loving guy. I'm not loving the pink. I'm not enjoying the Barbie world colors, but you know what? I'll give you it. You know, while I'm not a womanly person, I'm a very manly man. And, you know, while I don't enjoy pink as much, I do like the color of this. It looks cool. And I like the GLA sign on the back, like, lights up. It's very sick. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that, but the GLA lights up depending on what mini turbo you have. I just realized that. That's actually really cool, little extra detail. I don't know if that's, like, only in the water. It might be only in the water. I have no idea, but it just did it just then, and I was like, wow, that's actually cool. What? Okay, nice. Good one. Oh, look. Yeah, did you see that? It went orange, then pink, but it's not doing it anymore. It's weird. I'm confused. I don't know, but it looks cool anyway. Whatever. I don't, whatever the reason, it may not be doing it anymore. Maybe it's only after, like, doing like jumping or tricking, rather. I actually don't know where the bullet bill extension is. Uh-oh. I may have just used it in the wrong spot. Interesting. Oh, and it didn't even get me a box. Oh, the bullet extension's on the eel, isn't it? Oh, no. Yeah, I wasn't getting hit by that. Because I know I have no acceleration anyway, so there's no point. Okay. Okay, dude. Good one. And I think I'm getting 9th. Yeah, I mean, it just plays bad. It looks cool, but it just plays bad. I mean, my acceleration's terrible. My mini turbo is terrible. Everything's terrible. There's so many red. If you could see how many red minuses there are right now in this combo. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of red in the previous two combos, especially in the handling, which is where I struggle the most with these cards. I like the GLA lighting up. It's very cool with the MT colors. And while this one may look better than the Badwagon, I'm still probably going to fit it in around the high C tier. This is the silver arrow, I believe. This is probably one of the sickest looking cards in the game. What can I say? This looks amazing. But stats wise, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's actually just average. I mean, it's on its own in the list, which means it's, you know, it's not the same as any other combo or as any other card, but it just feels pretty average. The mini turbo doesn't feel like horrid, like it doesn't feel terrible, but it still doesn't feel good either. And I'm just gonna assume, without looking at the stats here, the handling is much better than the last, I gotta say. And I think the weight is a little less. I think I can only... Yeah, the mini turbo is higher. The weight is a little less, so it's a little low on the lower side. But it's less than the previous combo, of course, obviously. Yes, I just have the best items in 11th place right now. A bomb and the chompy chomp, of course. There's not a lot of red. The only red is the speed and the ground speed and the water speed and the weight, and that's it. Like, everything else is just either neutral or plus 0.25. Which isn't awful. I'm just gonna get red shelled. Never mind, I dodged it somehow. Cool. Do you feel good about yourself? Nice, not bad. 5th place. I mean, that's such a short track. But yeah, it's plus 0.25 mini turbo, plus 2.5 anti-gravity speed, and plus 2.5 acceleration. That's not too bad. And then plus 0.25 and plus 0 for the rest, plus 5 traction. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, it's a wicked looking card with some unfortunately very average stats. Like, why didn't Nintendo give the good looking cards like actual good stats? I'll never understand it. Anyway, I enjoyed not having minus acceleration and mini turbo for once though, which was, you know, nice. This one may not have played like a charm like I wish it did, but it was still pretty fun to use. I'll give it a C tier. I think we're getting kicked out after this game, which means I might have to take a break. Next time you might see me will be tomorrow probably. Very cool looking card, must say. There's like a red interior. It's very cool. I don't see a speedometer in there though. No, I don't see anything in there, but that's okay. It's, you know. Is this guy using the silver arrow? He is. Wow. I must have seen me using it. I don't know if anyone knows in this game what I'm actually doing. I don't think. Okay, I don't think they do. I don't think they have a clue. Because I've been changing carts. Like, I'm not in the same lobby every time either, but I've been changing carts, like, every single time. People are like, what is this guy doing? Is he doing... Is he schizo? Is this guy schizophrenic? What's going on? Like, hard to choose which cart you want to play with, buddy? No. I'm doing a freaking Mario Kart challenge. You know, as you do. The great thing about this is all across the board, it's 0. It's got plus 2.5 extra mini turbo and plus 2.5 extra invincibility. And it's got 0 for everything else. Literally 0. So that means it's just an average cart with nothing special about it whatsoever. Stupid Waluigi. Need these 2 extra coins. Nice. Okay, just spam away, buddy. Don't steal. Please don't steal these from me. Okay, I was gonna say, you gotta be trolling. There's no way. Okay, I don't get a box. Alright, my life is over. Terrible. Just garbage. Oh my god, dude, he died! What is this game? Yeah, this cart might not be too bad, but it's not gonna save me from the fact that this game is just so bad. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What even is that? Pretty much average all across the board. The Roadster, plus 0.25 mini turbo and invincibility. Literally 0 on every other stat. I mean, if you want to have some fun on a cart that looks pretty cool without damaging a lot of your stats at all. The red interior is very slick. It's just an overall pretty cool cart. I give this a very based C tier. Oh my god, it's been a while since I hopped on. I actually just got up. I did a workout. I went for a walk, and now I'm back. This is going to be the same video for you, so you're going to have no idea what I'm talking about. But, yeah, this video has been in the works for a while. There's a lot that I need to do. We're using the Captain Blue Falcon, Captain Falco. I guess this is Captain Falco's Starship card thing. I don't know anything about those games at all. So, all I know is that he's good in Smash. So, I sure hope the cart is good. I don't know, it feels weird. Mini Turbo is worse. It doesn't feel too bad. It doesn't feel like I'm missing much, if that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm losing... Like, it feels like my speed's okay, and it also feels like, considering... Oh, I'm in second. Hello. What is going on? Is everyone just bad? I guess everyone just died, right? That's probably why I'm here. I'm not going to be here for long, am I? Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to be here for long. Unless I somehow win with Captain Falco's, like, freaking ship. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. I only got one box. I'm terrible at the game. Okay, I got second. I'll take it. Ah, the good old Blue Falcon. I mean, it doesn't feel terrible. Overall, the map I played was fairly easy. Donut Plains. And I don't know if that really played a part in the way the cart felt to use particularly. But I'd say you should probably give it a try if you want something to mess around with that's not too terribly far off the meta. That won't make you want to, you know, fold your hands in half and bite into them like a sandwich. Surprisingly, the MT is actually pretty high with a 4.75, and overall it's pretty fun to use. You're not at a complete disadvantage if you use this, and it's pretty balanced. I give it a B tier. Alright, Tanuki card. I am excited for this one because I know that this card is good. How I know is, to this day, people still do use this. It's not meta or anything, but it's decent. And I think that, I think Tanuki Mario is someone that still gets used. I don't know. There's a Cat Peach in this game, so my point was proven. Cat Peach and Tanuki Mario, from what I know, have very similar, if not the same stats. I think it's similar. They have similar stats. But yeah, I think Tanuki Mario actually might be meta. I don't know why people don't use him as much. I've seen him used a few times, just not as much as I wish. But I just wish the game had more variety, to be honest. I don't know. I like that people are using, like, there's a Pauline in this game. I don't know if you guys just saw it. I like that there's, like, variety in casuals. But, like, when it comes to comp, there's not much variety. Everyone just uses what they have to. But, you know, it's fine. I get it. But in the next game, I swear, if there's not more variety, I might crease my hands in half and fold them like a sandwich and eat them. Nope, okay, that guy nearly killed my family. This is such a bagging map, isn't it? That's not, I'm not going near you. Please stop. Stop this at once. Oh my god, I actually gotta, wait, I might win this game because of this star. Okay, no win, but I'll take a second. Wow. I mean, right off the bat, this card is obviously not meta, but it definitely comes close with a 5 mini turbo and a pretty decent ground speed of 3. Actually higher than the meta combo. It felt pretty nice to use after all the very painful carts that made me want to fold my hand and put it in my mouth like a sandwich. I definitely recommend using this with Tanuki Mario if you want some consistency with, you know, looks and whatnot, but this is very well deserving of an A tier. If you guys remember, this is actually the cart combo on... Oh my god, the cart combo on the DS! No way! This is the combo on the DS, which is nice. Like the DS home screen. This guy's gonna red me. I'm gonna kill myself. Help! Now, just because it's on the DS cover, does that mean it's good? No, it doesn't. So, we'll see, maybe. I know that this has a high speed for a low mini turbo, because the MT just feels weak. Like, I'm barely getting MTs out when I would have been if I had Scooty or Teddy. The thing that saves this is literally my wheels and Yoshi. A lot of your combos are going to be made up of Yoshi falling into the abyss. Wow, I survived. A lot of your combos are going to be made up of mostly what your character's stats are. You're not going to be... It's unlikely... Okay. Can you let me talk, game? It's unlikely that your wheels and your cart are going to have a massive effect on your game. It's mostly your actual character itself. And there's a Bowser right next to me as I'm talking about how bad your character can be. So if you have a really bad character and a really bad cart combo, your character choice is going to matter more than your cart combo. Like, I can see myself winning with this cart because Yoshi is just an amazing character, and this is why Yoshi is meta. Because Yoshi's just got really good, balanced, very, very good stats. And so does Birdo, so does Peachette, so does Peach, so does Luigi. And if you use any of these characters with any cart with the rollers, you're gonna be doing fine. You're not gonna be losing every game. Don't play these combos. If you actually want to win games, I would not play. I think I just killed that Bowser. My bad, bro. I would not play these combos. And point proven right there. Good old freaking DS cover card. It looks pretty good. A very, very good looking card. One of the coolest looking cards out there, to be honest. Looks like it's kind of like ready for a race. It's got the same stats as the P-Wing and the Circuit Special, which, you know, are not very good cards, but we'll talk about them later. Feels pretty mediocre to use as usual, and it's only fun on maps like Moonview Highway, where all you need to do is freaking hold accelerate down. This is a D tier card. Streetle. One of the best, if not top 3 combos in the game, Yoshi Streetle. This combo itself has so many world records, I could count them all on 8 fingers. I don't know how many there are, actually, I lied. Yeah, there's a lot of records with this, and specifically to do with water maps, because the Streetle has the tendency to teleport me across the boat for some reason. No, it has the tendency to be better underwater because of its water speed, and I think I'm about to die. I'm dead. Awesome. We're bagging on a running map. I can't have nice things. So yeah, I mean, this is just a good combo in general, no matter how I do here. I mean, I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't expect to do well in any of these games. I don't know how I've gotten second twice. I guess that's my luck that's ran out, but oh, please don't use it on me. Okay, that was my bad. Okay, well, I didn't see it, my bad. Okay, I did not know she was just gonna drop the bomb there. Oh my god, dude, what is going on? Okay, this is chaos. Chaos mode in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? No way. The MT feels great, by the way, I gotta say. This MT feels fast. It's very fast. I'm going down. I don't want to deal with these people. Where am I going? I love video games. Holy. Oh, well, the bullet bill is the only reason I survived there. Now, you see, regardless of my very poor skills of driving, this is definitely a 10 out of 10 card. Got some incredibly high acceleration and mini turbo with a 5 acceleration, a 5.25 mini turbo. Even though the speed is quite low, the mini turbo usually does make up for it with these combos. It's kind of like a meta combo. I wouldn't say so, but it's close enough. All this to say that the water speed is also incredibly high with a 4.5. Combo has plenty of world records, and I can see exactly why. This is an S tier combo. Honestly, I'll also say it looks pretty cool, but it's already an S tier, so it's not gonna go any further up or further down because of it. Oh my god, I went from like the best combo that I've had all video to this. This is such a bad card that I think the only way I'm winning this is probably just bagging straight up. I actually forgot what this is called. I have the list here, like, I have everything written down, but I forgot what... There's a shortcut in this game, and I was thinking, that's not the real shortcut. No, he's from America, of course not. Yeah, so this is the P-Wing. Very bad card. No one used this, please. Don't tell me this is your main card combo. Yeah, because it isn't. You're lying. Firstly. Secondly, do not steal my box. Thank you. Very nice. Perfect thing about this combo is speed, and you know what, I'm gonna use it to my advantage. I'm not gonna do some... Okay, that was such poor timing. I'm not gonna do so many mini turbos because I don't need to. I just realized, why am I emptying all the time? I don't need to do that. Thanks. I can't see, bro! I just need to keep 10 coins, and I need a bullet. Where does that even come from? Wow, my second item is a banana. So useful, game. Come on, hit someone. I think I did, actually. A star. Okay, well, I'm using it. No. What is going on, man? What even is that? Okay, I got the shock. Nice. As soon as the star ends, I'm shocking. Yep. I reckon at least one person dodged. Yeah, defo one person dodged. Do not red. You're kidding me. You're spamming me with reds for what? At least, I mean, I outpaced one of the bullets, which is nice, and I have 5 coins. This combo is complete and utter trash, and because of how trash it is, I actually decided not to play the other counterpart to this combo, which is the circuit special, because it is literally the same trash. It's heavy, it has no mini turbo. The only thing that may make this good is a lucky pick onto Moonview Highway. With its high speed, you can probably win with it. Other than that, good luck using this. This is an F tier card. Alright, Koopa Clown. Actually, this is a good combo. I think this has a... I don't know if it has a world record per se, I don't remember, but I know it has its history as one of the better carts in the game. Surprisingly, the MT feels fine. The speed feels pretty slow compared to the other ones, which, you know, when you have a meta combo or anything that has high MT, there's always me falling off a cliff. There's always a low speed to go with the high mini turbo. So it's never really a shock to see a low speed on a high mini turbo combo at all. They're always intertwining with each other. If you've got low speed, you got a high MT. That's just how it works in this game. Nice. These people in this game have no idea who I am or what I'm doing. And you know what? Good. Keep it that way. No, did not get blessed with a bullet, unfortunate. I'm gonna give you a little secret. This is an aquarium secret tip for Mario Kart. You actually want to get every trick there. You want to get it. Oh, it's too much going on. I'm getting in my plan. Okay, I thought I was gonna be untouchable in my plan. I guess not. You actually do want to get every trick there. I'll tell you why though. Because you're gonna be way better aligned if you're getting every trick there, rather than... It's a bit late, mate. I couldn't really react to... Game, like, are we good? Are we done spamming me? Can I speak? Of course not. Nope. 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 You do want to get all the tricks there, because not only is it better for alignment, speed, hello, you're faster, you get better alignment. If you go the other way around, it's still doable, but it's just much easier if you get all the tricks there. Yeah, no, the Koopa Clown cart looks very cool, it's actually pretty cute. It's got a nice, you know, little smile. I can see why people would use this combo, and I can see why people would use it for looks rather than, you know, for the stats. The stats are definitely pretty decent. Got a pretty high MT, low speed, high water speed, decent weight. It's actually surprisingly good to use. This is a B tier. I forgot to say, a lot of these combos are gonna feel the same. This is the standard bike. This is gonna feel the same as probably most combos actually on the list, because a lot of them are bikes. I can't go 3 seconds without dying. This is probably the first time on my channel ever you're gonna see me, and probably the last time as well, that you're gonna see me doing freaking inward drifting, dude. Oh, the amount of times I've had to argue with myself. Like, I'm never doing inward drifting on my channel. I don't care what it takes. Now I have to do it because it's part of the challenge. Oh, how fun. Oh, you just died. Enjoy it. Finally, it's someone else dying and not myself. Someone just use a horn. I do not want one of those there. This actually feels surprisingly nice. Oh, okay. Just go ahead and steal my boxes. Thank you. Thank God I changed. Okay, I'm bad. Oh my God, get a job, please. Oh, what a gift. Thanks, game. Yeah, in no world do I win this, but I'll take the bullet bill. I'll also take a 5th place. Yeah, I mean, this bike looks fairly basic. You know, it is called the standard bike after all. This bike has some pretty hefty MT with a 5 mini turbo. It's another low speed, high mini turbo combo. I have no complaints whatsoever about this bike. This is easily a B tier. Holy Christ, is this an inward drifting bike? Holy Christ, it is. I think it's over for me. We actually... Hold on. I've seen Shortcut do this a few times. Yeah, no, I don't like it already. Nope, I hate this. I hate everything about this. Nope. 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 It doesn't even make sense. It literally doesn't even make sense how this works. I'd rather just not drift. I'm not drifting this whole game. I'm never drifting. That's a lie. No, I literally... Everything about this just doesn't make sense, and everything about this is bad. Okay, this is the Comet. Forgot to say, this is the Comet. I just can't wait for the Yoshi bike, not gonna lie. I know that the Yoshi bike is good. This just does not feel right. You know what's crazy as well? This doesn't even have bad MT. It's like 5.25. It doesn't even feel bad. The speed is slow. So it's one of those, like, low speed, high MT. It's like... It's not even that bad. It's just inward sucks. I just don't like... Inward is just bad. In this game, in Wii, it's a different story. In Wii, people, you know... I don't get it. I'm so glad I have a bullet, not gonna lie. That's saved my life, I think. I'll never understand how someone can get good at inward drifting when, like, outward has so many more benefits. What can you do on inward that... Like, what can you do on inward that gives you benefits with this? What can I do on outward? Let's name them. Snaking. Turning! Actually being able to turn, hopping, like anything. I can do anything on outward drift. Like, why use this? Who uses this? Ain't no way you're gonna catch me snaking with the Comet. No shot. Yeah, there's no planet where I win this game, by the way. It's just... Thank God there's only so many, like, inward drifting bikes. Jesus. Yeah, nah, for real. Inward is trash. Go and leave your mean comments. I do not care. It looks cool, though. The bike looks cool. It's just terrible. There's no advantages in the game. There's no snaking. There's no proper turning. It's just undoubtedly harder to use unless you've had years of experience on this. So, unfortunately, this is an E-tier bike. Alright, another inward drifting bike. I'm pretty sure this one is a little better. I forgot what this one's called. They all look the same, but you'll see at the end anyway. I mean, it doesn't feel too bad. I mean, you can kind of snake with this one. The other one I noticed you can't snake at all with it. It automatically feels better than the last one. And I don't know if that's just me, but it already feels like slightly better. All right, death, I guess. Never mind. You can definitely turn corners way harder with this. And there's definitely some sort of advantage with, like, the camera and stuff. Because when you turn... when you change your camera, right? Like this. No matter what angle you're at, it'll always be behind you. So... Whereas when you're on outward drift... I get the difference there. When you're on outward drift, it's kind of like wherever you're angled. So if you're angled differently... your camera is going to be angled the same way that your head is turned, which is annoying, one, because I can't see behind me, and two, I have no perception of what's behind me anyway, because I kind of just have to go off sound cues. I have no idea what could be behind me, and sometimes these notifications are freaking lying. Why did the star notification stop when it got closer to me? That makes zero sense. Like, there's red shell notifs that happen when there's red shell miles away from you and it's not even coming to you. Like, it's not even locked onto you. So being able to see behind you is really nice. I didn't even get a box. Okay, never mind. You can't snake with this. What am I talking about? Oh my God, that guy died. Thank you for being my meat shield, daddy. I can't control this garbage. This is just torture and pain. You have a ghost? Yo, hand that to me, bro. You don't need that. For someone that's never used inward drifting in his life, this is a very good show. Tenth place for me on inward drift is amazing.
Looks basic. It doesn't look too bad, especially using Yoshi with like the different types of colors that you can get. Didn't feel terrible to use. It definitely felt better than the comment, even though it's technically worse. But again, it's not terrible. It's just not my style of kart, I guess. So I will give this a C tier.
Okay, this is the Duke. It looks cool. Looks great, actually. Looks awesome. I haven't talked about the looks, but obviously I've got like a list that I'm writing down for like when I do my script. Oh wow, it is actually this is a normal bike. Wow, that's freaking crazy. That's kind of mental. Wait, I'm so used to inward drifting that I preemptively tried to drift inwards, even though we're not using one of those anymore. We've got a few more, so get excited for me to get very angry at those in the very near future. But the Duke is actually, it's pretty nice actually. It looks cool. As I said, we're going off looks, but it's slowly going to just disintegrate into like me getting mad at the cart and then me being like, okay, well, this doesn't look bad, but it's still trash. So I still put it in C tier anyway. But a lot of what I said, you know, I mean it when I say like these carts like can be used, right? I'm not saying that like a lot of these, like the Duke can be used. Like you can use this and you can get away with it. But if you're in a scene where you're playing competitively, don't even pretend like you think that this is good, because it's just not in a competitive scene. And there's no way that you can encourage me to use stuff like this in a scene where like I want to take the game seriously. Like I don't take the game seriously. When I make a video, I make it for fun. I mess around, I play around. I don't really take it seriously. I'm barely even playing, like I'm barely trying right now. I'm yapping over the gameplay more than actually trying to play. This doesn't really mean anything to me. When I'm playing comp, yeah, just it's not even close. No one else is on the Duke in this game for a reason. I've got a pretty good reason. I got a pretty good reason to believe I'm just gonna come last here, and that's probably because someone's gonna spam me. Okay, or I'm just gonna fall off the edge myself. Good, that's my own problem. Wow, me growing the fastest actually saved me from getting lost. That's crazy.
Back to an outward drifting cart, finally. It looks great. I love the purple. It's looking great. It feels decent to use. And overall, the stats are, you know, what I'd say, quite alright. And that is probably about all I can say about this one. Give it a C tier.
Alright, Pookies. It is Flame Rider time. Now, I actually thought that this was at the start, I thought that this was an outward drifting bike. It turns out it is not. That is the Flame Runner in Mario Kart Wii is inward. This is outward, which is surprised me, to be honest. Pleasant surprised, of course. Do I wait or do I just go? I might just go. The Luigi at the front is far enough ahead to where, like, I'm gonna get decent items, and I'm also gonna get, you know, better items as I go, because I'm gonna try to... I'm going for coins anyway. If I hit someone... Oh! Okay. Alright. The funny thing is I don't even think I hit that guy, but I hit him on my screen. That's all that counts. Okay, well, that's 3 bullets. 4 bullets. They either saw someone with a shock, or I don't know. Ow. I could easily make this. Yeah, this is makeable. Yep. I went for the further one to get hit by a red shell, and then double hit by a red shell. But I also went for the further one because I thought I'd get boxes here, but no, I'm just not allowed to, apparently. Because apparently everybody behind me gets a red shell every single time. Every single time I pass people, they get a red shell. Every single time, without fail. Oh my god, I got 5th. That is That's actually lucky. Okay, so this is the Flame Rider, not the Flame Runner. It has the same stats as the standard bike. It's not too shabby, and it felt pretty decent to use, but again, it's really a very average kart, unfortunately. And I think most people will probably play this one for the looks rather than the stats anyway. So I'm gonna put this in B tier. So this is the Varmint. I am pretty sure that this is the same as the City Tripper. This is the same stats as the City Tripper. So whatever that I put for the City Tripper is going to be the same for this. If there's combos that are the same as another, I'll go off like what it looks like, and you know, maybe if it looks better, then it's whatever combo looks similar, I will, you know, it may be up at one tier, it may be down one tier depending on how it looks, but I don't think this looks any better or worse than the City Tripper. I actually think they're both cool looking in their own way. This actually looks like the pipe frame. It's the bike version of the pipe frame, which I actually like the pipe frame and how it looks. As I said, I think at the start of the video, it's actually one of the nicer combos to use as well. Like the combo, this exact combo is actually really good. So yeah, I would use it. I would recommend it 100%. And I've used the Varmint in one of my videos before, and it was just really nice to have something different, but also something to use that isn't complete garbage, like something that, you know, it's outward as well, it's not inward drifting. It's very, very fresh, it's very nice. I believe that this game should have added more bikes like this that are good for outward drift. Do not use your horn. Save your horn, bro. My MT feels very high as well, I gotta say. My MT may be high, but I have no coins, so my speed is just dead. Oh my god, I actually got the double? What? What? Okay, I got second. I mean, there you go. This combo is just really good. As I said with this one, looks-wise, it reminds me of the pipe frame, which is a very cool-looking kart, and it may be a pretty strong contender for one of the best karts in the game, genuinely. It runs really smooth. It's got a pretty high MT of 4.75 and a decent speed of 3. It's not great, but it's not horrible. Honestly, a W for the outward bikes. This is an A-tier combo for me. And we had to get to it eventually. Also on the worst map, by the way. So let's see how I play on the worst map in the game with the best combo in the game. So we've got Mr. Scooty. Now this is more of what I'm used to. I'm used to using Mr. Scooty around these parts. Also, I'm so used to using Mr. Scooty that I've obviously memorized like how Mr. Scooty runs and like the MT and how long it takes for it to charge and whatnot. My main issue with making these videos where I do like combination challenges is that a lot of these combos obviously do have high speed, low MT, which means I have not memorized those combos, right? And because of that, I don't know how long it takes for most of these combos to charge their mini turbos. When it comes to charging MT, it's very muscle memory for me. I barely even pay attention. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I barely even pay attention to what I'm doing because it's just muscle memory. I just focus on the map, my position, and what's in front of me. I don't look at I go off sound cues. I go off muscle memory. I barely pay attention to my MT. That's probably why I miss my MT sometimes. But a lot of the time, I need to get this guy out of here. A lot of the time, it's the same for typing. You know, when you memorize the keyboard, you're not going to look at the keyboard after you've memorized it because you don't need to anymore. It's the same for Mr. Scooty. I've memorized it. I've played it for so long I've memorized it. It's just ingrained in my memory now. I have a great set of items, so I'm not going to use them yet. I have no reason to. Okay, I have a reason to now. Oh, that was spooky. Wow, I didn't know the blue shell went on that path. That's interesting. Okay, that works for me, I think. I hope. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so dead. Yeah, my speed is so low. I had 0 coin. Best combo in the game, by the way, but this is the worst map by far to play it on. My video, my rules, I ended up not playing the Biddy Buggy because there's so many repeats. There's so many cards in this game. This video is already so long. Got the same stats as Mr. Scooty, which we just played. Honestly, Mr. Scooty looks like a children's bike. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely wonder what Nintendo was thinking when they put this in the game, but it is probably by far the best art in the entire game. Honestly, the less said the better. It's got a massive high MT, very versatile. The tiny frame helps you from not getting bashed around and hit by every item on the course. This is definitely an S tier card for me. Biddy Buggy has the exact same stats, probably got one of the smallest frames in the game as well. That's why I didn't play it. I don't want to play every single repeat in the game. I'm sorry. This video is already too long. Back to Inward. This has the same stats as the sports bike. I am bagging. There is no shot I'm running on this map. I'm not doing it. Never. I could never do that to myself. But what I will do is actually try. Okay, well, I guess I'm not trying. I lied. Oh. Okay, I think the game is just blessing me. It feels bad. I'd feel bad for me too if I had to use this garbage. I can tell that this is similar to Sports Bike. It feels just as bad to use, and it's just as annoying to turn with, and it's just as unfun to play. Okay, yep, because the bullet bill should be going on that line. Yeah, that's definitely how the game works. The only thing is, this is me hopping. You can't hop. Well, you can, but you can't, like, change your position or change the direction that you're turning in. So if you want to hop, you're just going to be hopping in place. There's nothing you can do about it. Again, the greatest thing about these combos, these inward drifting combos, is how tight I can turn. Never have I turned so tight. What? What a weird line that thing takes. Okay, I'm just cooked. Of course I am. I'm on the... Go from Scooty to this and tell me how you play. Respectfully. Luckiest 10th place of my life. Honestly, I'll take a 10th place. I mean, it looks great. Pretty cool. The jet bike looks cool. It's got the same stats as the sports bike, but it plays like trash. It's very unfun. I do not mess with inward drift at all. It's almost torture. It's very close to torture. This is a C tier for me. Now, this is the Yoshi bike. This is actually meant to be one of the best inward drifting, actually the best inward drifting combo in the game. I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm not an inward drifter, but I can't see why this would be bad. Those other inward drifting bikes are just comedy. It's like not even fair to call them like decent combos at all. This feels fine. I mean, the MT is very high. I got a pink mini turbo without even trying there. So you can snake with this. So, okay, just kill me and my family, why don't you, while you're at it. I'm not gonna lie, the only way I can possibly even come close to winning on this is by bagging, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if this is even a bagging map, so we'll see. I'm last place. Come on, game. Give me some good items at least. Thanks, game. Frickin' what? Okay, well, I have to bullet. I don't have a choice. Can I have another one, please? Respectfully. No, of course not. No, these guys do. These guys get them even though they're in front of me. But I don't. I don't get the luxury of getting 2 bullets like everyone else does. And while I am not an inward drifter, it definitely is one of the cuter bikes in the game. It looks so cute, little Yoshi on the front. And even though my gameplay wasn't so cute, I can understand why this is probably regarded as the best inward drifting bike. But to me, it just isn't good. I don't really see a practical use for this unless you've actually trained your brain for the usage of inward. And people are gonna be mad. I don't really care. I'm giving this a B tier. I think the Master Cycle Zero, the one that we're doing next, isn't which is nice. So it means I think we have, this is it for inward for now. It doesn't feel terrible. It feels okay. It's got a 4.75 mini turbo, 3.25 speed. That's pretty high actually. I'm surprised. But yeah, it's just the handling is really low. It's only like a 4 ground handling. And compared to Teddy, 4.25. That might not sound like a massive difference, but any number counts as a big difference. That's why Scooty people use Scooty over Teddy for like the, what is it, the 0.5 or the 0.25 mini turbo difference, and like the weight difference of like probably like 2.25, I think, 0.25, yeah, something like that. Like it's a big difference in a small world of carts. Like there's not really that many carts in this game, good ones anyway. Like, a lot of them just seem like trolls. Like, the Nintendo was like, yeah, well, I'll add this, and we'll see if they use it. Overall, this feels fine. Like, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just okay. Like, and it looks alright. I mean, I don't know what I would do to make this look better. It looks cool. But it's, you know, looks aside, okay, I can't, yeah. That's another thing with these combos, is they're untrainable. Like, you can train yourself to become good at this, but, like, I couldn't do it. It's just not. I have too much usage on outward. It's just not gonna happen ever. Yeah, it's just not. It's not happening. I'm getting 5th, I think. Honestly, the Master Cycle looks wicked. I don't even think I'd change a single thing about it looks-wise. I like those little shields on the side. I wouldn't really notice that unless I was actually looking at it. Either way, it's just another inward bike with low MT, decent speed, decent handling, very low traction. It's not anything to go crazy about. It's got an interesting turning circle. I'll say that much. Again, it's one of those carts that you'll play for the looks rather than for how good it is. I will put this in a C tier. Alright, we're on this map for some reason. I don't know who would pick this. That is it. That's it. That's the end of the inwards. The inwards are done, which is nice. With the Master Cycle Zero, I've seen a few people use this, and I don't really get why. I mean, it's so similar to Mr. Scooty, and Mr. Scooty is just better by like a long shot. Just use Mr. Scooty or the Varmint. But I guess use what you want. It's up to you. If you're a casual player, use what you want. It doesn't really matter. And I forgot to say as well, this has the same stats as the Koopa Clown cart. And we know that was a great combo. So this is bound to be good as well. It's got a smaller frame, which is nice. So you're not going to be getting hit by as much stuff. And you're... Okay, well, I proved myself wrong. A bullet. Okay, that's helpful. It's got a 5 MT. It's got a 3 ground speed. Low invincibility. Decently high handling. You know, it's not crazy, but it's good. Like, I can see why people would want to use this. And I can see why people, like, I can't see why people would waste their time on a combo like the last. Like, that last one. That last inward bike. Like, just use Yoshi bike if you want to use a good inward bike. But this I get why you would waste your time on. This isn't too bad. No, the turning isn't bad. That's interesting. Some of these combos I've noticed have worse turning circles than others. This one's fine. It seems okay. Like, you'll notice for the heavier carts, like, I don't know, maybe the P-Wing or the B-Dasher. Well, B-Dasher's not really that heavy. It's just, like, the handling's bad, but for the heavier carts or the carts that have low handling, the turning circle is so questionable. Like, any turn that you make, you're gonna have to do it in, like freaking 5 minutes before you make the turn. Otherwise, you're not turning, buddy. It's not happening. I'm spamming these just because everyone else does it. I'm not gonna hit anyone because of my luck. Yeah, 8, whatever. Alright, onto the Master Cycle Zero now. It looks very cool. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10 for looks. But gameplay-wise, it's got the same stats as the Koopa Clown. Obviously, we know the Koopa Clown is very good. This card's definitely usable, and I can see the average casual player who probably just picked up the game might find some interest in this card. And, you know, it's definitely not going to put you at a disadvantage. I will be putting this in a B tier. City Tripper. I used this combo in one of my videos as well, and it is great. It's so good. It shares stats with the Varmint, as I said before, so it is actually a great combo. Yes, it's outward drift. We're done with the inward drifting. It almost feels weird being back to this. Ugh. I don't know, man. It feels so weird being like in a normal drifting combo. I don't have to like Oh, this feels really weird. I like it. It's nice, but it's so weird. Oops. Okay, I'm just used to inward. Okay. I'm actually proactively trying to inward drift. What is my brain doing? I'm cooked. Okay, well, thank you. Actively did nothing for you. This is a bagging map. It's pretty far away. I could get good items here still. Okay, that's not bad. Also, Yoshi Circuit, City Tripper, this is great. Everything's going fantastic right now, I'm not gonna lie. I love these map picks. It's so good. I'm not excited about that red shell. Okay, suck your mum. Give me a good item. Oh, yes, please. Everyone's gonna take the bullet extension. I don't have the luxury of getting a bullet, so I'm just gonna die to one of them, probably. Oh, I survived. Okay. Oh, okay. Using that straight away. I don't know if the guy behind me has like a shock or like 2 or 3 places behind me. They might do. Oh, I nearly just got smashed. No way, there was no shock. That's really weird. Okay.
Alright, we got the City Tripper. This is one of my favorite combos, and one of my favorite looking combos. It's such a great fit for Yoshi. The different, like, colors and combinations of styles that you can have depending on what color Yoshi you use is a great touch. There's not many carts that have that privilege. It shares the same stats with the Varmint, and it is just generally a really good, well-balanced combo. This is an A tier.
Alright, it is ATV. This is the standard ATV. Stats on this are 4.5 mini turbo, 3.5 ground speed. They were like, yeah, we'll give it a little bit of mini turbo and like a little bit of ground speed, and then maybe it'll be okay. It's okay. It feels okay. I think the one thing that's kind of keeping it afloat is the just me using Yoshi and like the wheels in general. Because if I was using a worse, I think if I was using worse wheels, it would be over. There's a cat peach in front of me. That's fantastic. I think I hear a motorbike outside. My bad. No, frick off. You're such a virgin. Yeah, never mind. You're dead to me. How is she flying through the grass with no mushroom? Where is this game? You're freaking dead to me. Oh my god, I'm alive.
Honestly, the quad or the standard ATV looks pretty sick. I like quads, so that they look cool. Reminds me of my younger days. I have never driven a quad. I don't know what I'm talking about. Stats-wise, it's not terrible. Feels pretty decent to use. I can't recommend a car like this more to a casual player. I will be throwing this in B tier.
I still would class, I switched to Daisy by the way, I still would class this as probably an S tier combo, just putting that out there. Even with like the stat changes and like the nerfs and the upgrades, the nerfs, whatever they did to this freaking game, it's still a good combo. It's still good. It's still very good, and I can see why people would still use it to this day, even if, you know, not many people use it. Kill yourself. Not many people use this combo, but if they did, I could see why. You kind of get like bullied for using this combo. It's kind of like that, you know, it's that thing that you get bullied for these days. It's kind of like the, oh, you're in the old combo? What are you doing? But no, it's generally, it's not even frowned upon. Like, this is a cool, it looks cool as well. I mean, Wiggler's a cute character. I wish Wiggler was a nice character. I wish she wasn't an enemy. I mean, technically isn't. You just don't walk into him. Okay. Just don't walk into him. Wiggler's very cute. I like it. And I'm glad that they added this cart to the game. It's very refreshing to see like a character as a cart. It's very nice. That's, you know, that's what I'm happy that the Yoshi bike exists. So while I'm not a Yoshi bike enthusiast, I'm not an inward drifting enthusiast. I like that it exists. I think it's cool. I think Donkey Kong should get his own cart as well. Personally, I think he should get some more love because Donkey Kong is one of the first characters of the Mario series. I think he deserves a bit more. This combo doesn't feel bad to play at all. It feels pretty good. It's, you know, it's not average. It's a bit above average, I would say.
The once meta combo of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now it's become a shadow of its former self. It's a bit of a goofy looking kart. It gets even more goofier when you put Wiggler on the Wild Wiggler, now that he's actually in the video game. But as we know, this used to be a genuine meta combo. This used to be the best combo in the game. I love it. I think most people in the world still love it, I hope. Still very balanced in stats, even with all the upgrades and the nerfs and whatnot. I will be throwing this in A tier.
And now we're on to the Teddy Buggy. As of the recording of this video started before my birthday, and it has now passed. My birthday has passed. I turned 21, the big old age of 21. I don't feel over 10, so. My birthday's on the 9th. This might come out on like the 20th. Who freaking knows? It's the 12th right now. It's Monday, 11:57 a.m. Doing great. It's fantastic. My big old age of 21. Playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for a living. Fantastic. It's great. Also, thanks for the last video has like 2,000 views. This went kind of crazy. Thanks for all the support on that one. That was nice. It was nice to wake up to. This is, obviously, we've got the meta combo. This is literally just me playing the meta. That's why I started, like, yapping. I mean, if I'm playing meta, I'm gonna do well. It doesn't matter what map I'm playing on. I'm gonna do well, regardless of what it is. Yeah, I mean, best combo in the game, maybe? Possibly? Could be. It could also be seen as the most annoying, because everyone plays it. But, that's what the casuals say. That's what people say when they're not good at video games. Don't get a red shell behind me, please. Please don't. Yeah, he's got shrooms, that's fine. I don't know why he tried that. That's so weird. I genuinely couldn't see him. This map is so bad. Why do I get like the good combos on the piece of garbage maps? Yeah, happy birthday, congrats, I turned 21, whatever. This is one of the cutest little carts in the game. I don't think I need to say more than that. We all know this is the meta that we know and love. This is the S tier, the #1 S tier combo in the game, besides Scooty, of course. Holy frick, this thing is loud as balls, bro, I can't lie. Also, we're back to bad combos again. It's just gonna go up and down for these next few, the last few races, actually. I'm pretty sure this is like the last few. Yeah, this just feels like trash. It's not even close to the Teddy Buggy. I don't know who said that this was a good idea to add to the game. This is so loud. My ripe old age of 21, I need to not be hearing these such loud noises. My ears are gonna blow, dude. Jesus Christ almighty, Lord help my soul. Don't hit me. It's good to know I can still race the... Can you just go to your parents' house and sit down in your room and think about what you've just done, please? Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Yeah, that might not be the first, though. Frick off. How am I heavier and you bump me off? How does that make any sense? Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna be the last one. This has no turning. You know how I was talking about turning before? Doesn't turn. The way I push my joystick all the way over to the right, it doesn't move. This thing just sits still. It's almost like I'm not even doing anything. I don't know how on earth I get 6th. And we go from the best combo in the game to literally the worst. Literally every single stat on this cart is red. Compared to Teddy, it's the complete opposite. It looks wicked. It looks great. It sounds like trash. I don't know why Nintendo used these sound effects for this cart, but whatever. It's like a mega-sized 500 kilogram slug. Barely moves. The turning circle is beyond questionable. It's really not worth anything other than an F tier rating. The difference between this and Ink Striker is like crazy. Like there's 0.25 in every, like minus 0.25 in every stat. You might as well never use this. You might as well just use the Ink Striker. I know this is crazy. I'm going on a negative tirade about the Splat Buggy. But no, genuinely, if you want to use this cart, cool, go for it. But just use the Ink Striker. It's better. It's just better. And it's like one of the best carts in the game, in my opinion. Looks wise, I would say that this looks better. Because the Ink Striker is just a massive pipe. It doesn't look entirely that great. And, you know, they both sound great. I gotta say, if we're going off looks and stuff, I want to add on that this sounds so good. I love the, like, listen to this. No kidding, right? It sounds really cool. Like, I love the ink sound. It's way better sounding than the bone rattle. The bone rattle is just annoying and loud. I don't know where, like, you know that these sounds are, like, someone actually made these sounds? Duh, obviously. But, like, still, like, someone made these sounds. That bone rattler sound? How the frick does someone make that? This I get. Like, this could be anything. This is, like, painting on a wall or something. But it sounds so satisfying. If this is, someone's just ran like paint up a wall. That's probably how they made this sound. I'm not going into like sound design of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's kart combos, but like I'm just saying it sounds great. Also, it plays decent. Like I'm not gonna say this is a bad combo because it isn't, clearly. I mean, I'm playing it just fine. I'm special. Holy frick, you are the luckiest person alive. You have no idea how lucky you are. Fuck. Now we've got the Splat Buggy. It looks decent. I'm glad to see, you know, the 2 ink-related cards in this game. I loved Splatoon. I don't know if that's the reason why they added these cards to the game. I'd say it definitely isn't bad, but if you want to play a combo that's similar to this, just use Ink Striker. It's got better stats overall in every way, including Mini Turbo. I will give this a B tier. And we've got a fitting green Yoshi on the Ink Striker to end it off. Oh, the ink sound is so good. I think the ink sound's actually better on the Ink Striker, not gonna lie. Listen to that. This is one of my favorite cards in the game, no joke. Not just for looks, like, it looks good, but I still think the Splat Buggy looks better, if I'm being honest. But, like, gameplay-wise, ooh, this one just is a treat to play, I gotta say. It's better than the Splat Buggy in almost every way. The Splat Buggy has so much red. Like, if you just look at the stats for the Splat Buggy compared to this, it's like night and day. Like there's so much minus on the Splat Buggy compared to this. Ooh, that was close. But this combo is not in any way the meta, but it's close enough to it where like I can use this and I'm not behind. I'm not at a disadvantage in any way. It's the same as using like, I would say the Varmint and the City Tripper. Like you can use those without having a complete and utter disadvantage. Like it's impossible for you to stay ahead of anyone when it's not. If you can't win with these combos that I've said that are good today, you're simply just not good at the game. It's as simple as I could say it. Fair enough, if you're playing like the bad combos and you're just getting shredded every game, there's probably a reason why you're getting shredded, and it's usually not because you're bad, but you know, there could be a little bit of, there could also be a little bit of luck involved. I mean, it's Mario Kart, of course, there's luck involved, and I got pushed out of the way, so I couldn't go take that cut. I mean, it doesn't matter, I'm in 9th anyway, I might as well just take these boxes, right? Oh, and I missed them, so it doesn't even matter. I might take the top path this time, because I actually can. What, like, I don't know what I could have done. I don't know. That's, I don't know. Spam fest after that is literally casual Mario Kart. It's just a spam fest. And we end off the video with a sweet Ink Striker. Probably one of the best carts in the entire game. Doesn't entirely mirror Teddy with stats, but overall it's not far off. This cart looks amazing, and it's definitely the strongest contender for a meta combo if it just had 0.25 more mini turbo. Regardless, to me, this is an S tier combo. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. If you watched all the way to the end, I appreciate it a lot. This is a very long video. Subscribe and I will give you a cookie, Mr. Beast. Oh, probably not good to say that after the controversy. Oops. Ooh.